So welcome to the latest episode of the Havre Save, and we'll start with a quick catch up of the game after PSG. But on this episode we'll be doing the Marseille game, and then we'll wait for our Champions League fixtures and do the first Champions League game. But first we'll go through our last game after PSG, which is away to Lens, and then we'll update on injury news. We've had a bad injury. So we had a 2-1 win away at Lens, a very good win. A good performance, 1-0 down, and then Durdov had a superb game. To be fair, so did Umar as well. Umar was really good. 2.88 XG. So really good XG. Again, we did go to the free back. I don't know why it's saying 4-1-2-2-1. We went to free back, so I'm not too sure why it's doing that. But yeah, it was a really good win. Really good win. So the bad news is Samson Dwyer, who is probably our best centre back, he is now out for 2 months with a torn hamstring. So I'm wondering, do we try get another centre back as cover? Maybe on loan until January? Something to think about. So let's get into it. Marseille at home. We'll stick this free back, I think, for now. And I'm wondering if to change. I'm going to go tempo to standard for now. So let's see how we get on at home to Marseille. Has hopefully a win, to be honest. A point will be okay at home to Marseille. Depends how good Marseille are this year, but I can't remember where they came last year. I think it was definitely top 4, I assume. No, actually, I think Marseille was lower. I think it was lower. But yeah, let's see how we get on. So the opening 15 minutes, no highlights as of yet, which is a bit of a concern. Martin out wide. Guri, Timber. Back to Guri. Højbjerg, possession here for Marseille, intercepted by Alger Begovic. Shoots, tame effort, straight at Enkambadio. Valencic to Umar. Dispossessed. Jackson. Greenwood, Timothy Ware, Højbjerg, Greenwood, Odegaard, Jackson. Bit of possession here for Marseille. Struggling to get out here. Timber out wide to Greenwood. Greenwood to Odegaard, cleared. Durdov for the corner. Back post. Penalty. Ahan, I think, no, it was Kostic who was pushed here. I must say, I'm not that happy about this performance. I know we're still learning the tactic, but I'm not sure if it suits us, to be honest with you. But let's see if we can take the lead from this penalty spot. And it is Alj Begovic to take. And it's served. So that's half time. And we have blown a very good chance to go into the lead at half time. I think what we'll do is we'll just see this highlight and then we'll take a centre back off. Keller to Ahan. Sanchez to Umar. Kostic. Good play, Durdov. Can he get out wide? Kostic to Durdov. Through to Sanchez. Good save by the keeper, but should be doing better there. I think what we'll do is change this now. Oosterwolde is on a yellow card, so we'll take him off and put a midfielder on. And I think we'll drop 2 wing backs deeper. So what I've done is I've gone to a flat back 4, 1 defensive midfielder in Umar. We've got Bergson in the central midfield as midfield playmaker, and we've pushed Sanchez further forward. And then what we've done is a 4-1-2-2-1 formation out of possession. I think we may take Durdov off and bring on Barger. Ahan out wide to Vinloff. Goes past Greenwood. Can he get the cross? And he does. To Kostic. Falls to Barger. Bergson. Just wide. I think what we'll do is bring Becker on for the left back as well. Vinloff. Just a bit of fresh legs. And I think we'll go a higher tempo and we'll transition in for a counter-attack. Greenwood to take the free kick for Marseille. Cleared. Odegaard to Greenwood. Greenwood edge the box, goes out wide to Timber. Is he going to get the cross in? He's not. Goes back to Pavard. Odegaard to Jackson. Shoots. Good save by the goalkeeper. I think we'll take Alj Begovic off and we will bring on Emerson. But it looks like it's going to be a bit of a boring 0-0. We've had the chance to score from the penalty spot unless we do a chance here. Sanchez, dispossessed. Jackson, out wide to Paxao. Crosses it, Odegaard, cleared by Sangante. Bargi drives forward, Kostic, can we counter? Bargi, Bergson, out wide to Becker, good ball. Need to get the cross in here, and we do, and it's Kostic. So I assume that is from the attacking transition, what we did to counter-attack. Really good goal, that. And the substitution, Becker working to bring on fresh legs, go down to the byline. There's a great cross into the box, and Kostic taps it home. We'll switch to a balanced mentality for now, but Marseille are going to respond. Keller claim. Goes out wide to Valincic. Bargi to Sanchez. Sanchez dispossessed, but wins it back. Bargi. Sanchez shoots, and it's a goal. 2 late goals for Havre here. And I think it's a deserved win, to be honest. When you think about it, we missed the penalty as well. 2.84 XG, which a majority is the penalty and the Kostic open goal pretty much. But it's a good performance, this. Well, a good 20-25 minutes. But it looks like it's going to be a 2-0 win at home to Olympique Marseille. A very good win, a good performance. Well, a good 20. It's a good second half majority. We had chances in the first half a little, but not much. But with a penalty, to miss the penalty and then win, good sign. Good sign. But that is a good win. I'm very happy with it. We'll give him the confidence, give him a bit more confidence with that team talk. So we are on the 20th of August. I'll bring you back for the Champions League first game, and maybe the fixtures if I try to remember. Also, do we recruit? Got 63 million, so it's a lot of money. But it's just, I don't know where to spend it. I don't think I'm going to stick with a 3-back formation. I was tempted to get to centre-back for a few weeks until January. With Douay being injured, but we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 centre-backs. So we don't really need one if we switch away from the 3-back. Maybe we can stick with the normal tactic, what we used a bit. Because if you look at our pre-season results, Guingamp winning away 2-1. Singalwa 3-1. Watford, I guess, Championship. Almions, Fleury, Metz, and then beating Napoli with the formation we ran towards the end of last season. Maybe it's just a case of gelling a little, potentially. I'm not too sure. It's a tough one. This is where I struggle with Football Manager tactics. Right? I don't know what to change, really. So, but I guess that's part of gaming, isn't it? A part of learning, making mistakes. There's no shame in losing, is there? So our Champions League fixtures are in. So let's have a look at them. We'll look at Hook here first. Home to Wolfsburg, Shakhtar, Atletico Madrid, and Sporting Club. So if we go on the fixture schedule now, so that we'll predict our points while we're at it. So Wolfsburg, let's say 3 points. Shakhtar, I'd like to think we can win, but let's say 4. So 4 points, so we'll draw there. Atletico, potentially could draw, potentially. So let's say 5. Sporting away, that'll be tough, won't it? Let's say we'll lose there, so still 5 points. Rakov away, you'd like to think we should win, so 8 points. Benfica away at home, I'd fancy us against Benfica, to be honest. We'll go 9 just to be safe. We'll lose at Manchester City, and I think we'll beat our friends Eintracht Frankfurt. So that'll be 12 points if that is correct. So maybe a playoff again. But not the worst fixtures at all. It could have been a lot worse. So we had a very good win away at Brest. A 3-1 victory. Really good performance, to be honest with you. Really good. I was quite impressed with how we played, because Brest have sometimes given issues over the years. But Brest did make it 2-1, but thankfully we got a late third goal to clinch the victory. So after a good win away at Brest, I was thinking Angers at home will be an easy win, but anything but that, to be honest with you. Angers took the lead after 24 minutes, and then thankfully we equalised not too long after, and then got a second goal quite early into the second half. But again, I just don't know what I'm expecting from this team. I thought we'd be more comfortable in games, maybe more goals, a bit more dominance, but anything but that. But we had a 2.45 XG, so at least we're creating some form of chance, I assume. We followed that win up at home to Angers with a 2-0 win at home to Auxerre. And as you can see, 90th minute penalty, then a 93rd minute second goal. A dominant performance, but again, we didn't look like really scoring too much, to be honest with you. We did make some changes for this game. We did play our Norwegian striker, whose name Hansen, that's his name escaped me. We did play him up front, and we brought in Urbanski as well, but neither did anything. But 3 points at the end of the day, but disappointing to leave it till the 90th minute to get a goal. So with Wolfsburg at home, we have had some issues with the homegrown nations with registering players. So Mane, Zimmerman, Becker, and Selmino are not registered for the Champions League. With that being said, let's get in on Oosterwolde as well. Registered. Okay, so Sangante has to play. So we need really Dwayne back. But yeah, let's get on to Wolfsburg at home. I think should be a win. Should. But let's see how we get on. So Wolfsburg have a full bench, of course. They've got Fataru. Who else? Arnold's on the bench. Lukovic, I recognise that name. Fabian Rees is still... He must be about 30 now. Rubens, I've no idea who that is. Velhauer, no idea. Sachi from Mainz. Savona from Forest. So, some different players they've got now. But at least they motivate the players. But let's go. Hunt up Wolfsburg in the Champions League. Ajbegovic. Approaching the opening 15-minute mark, and we have had a dominant spell of possession, but no highlights so far. Umar, Urbanski, to Alexbegovic, Vinlof. Alexbegovic, I keep forgetting his name, but offside from Kostic. Grabara to take the free kick. We have just changed some tactic a little. We've gone to standard directness, and we've kept the high tempo, but Lukovic, Marcelo Ryan. Lukovic to Fabian Rees. Fabian Rees shoots and keeper saves at the near post. Not the most comfortable of saves by Keller. With that being said, I might do a change, but we'll just let Wolfsburg take this corner and catch it to take. Cleared. Forced to Rubens' edge of the box. Marcelo Ryan. Good save by the goalkeeper, but it was offside. I think we will play Sanchez further forward now. Ehan with a free kick. Umar to Sangante. Vinlof. Risky ball by Vinlof. And Wolfsburg are through. Lukovic to Sitter. Keller goes long with the goal kick, and for some reason, I don't know why, we've got him to play out from the back, I have assumed. But we've cleared it just offside. Risky goal kick that was from Keller. But Keller plays out for them back this time. Valincic to Ehan. Switched to Vinlof. Urbanski to Begovic. Sanchez outright to Vinlof. Urbanski. Sanchez. Kostic. Kostic on the turn shoots. I think he could have gone a bit closer there. But it's going to be half-time 0-0. Very disappointing performance so far. We'll just say that isn't good enough for now. Wolfsburg with a free kick. Rubens to take. Umar clears, but forced to Rubens. Velhauer over the bar. And I think what we'll do is we'll make a bit of a tactical switch. We'll go to a standard tempo, but we will go more direct. And I think we'll have a high defensive line. And I think we might sub off Durdov and bring on Rooney Barger for now. And we will go attacking. Free kick to Wolfsburg again. Rubens to take as well. Cleared. Sanchez picks it up. Loses the ball to Velhauer, who plays it through to Lukovic. Hits the woodwork. And to be honest, we should be losing this game. Savannah. Patrick Wimmer. Good defending by Vinlof. So on the hour mark, I think we will look into maybe doing some changes here. And I think we will drop Sanchez back and put Urbanski as a striker. And we will bring on Mikael Broa Hansen as a centre forward. And that's the only change we'll do for now. Actually, no, we'll bring Romero on for Alexbegovic as well. Another free kick for Wolfsburg and Lons to take. Rubens to take, so not Lons, Rubens. Rubens picks it up. Jens, Kudikaras, Vintage Souza, Kachi, Lukovic, Fabian Rees, through to Lukovic, and that's a penalty. Stupid. And with Fabian Rees to take, I will assume he will score. I'm surprised Arnold, who's just come on, not taking it. And it's 1-0 VfL Wolfsburg. And it's deserved. Romero picks it up deep. Rooney Barger. That's a foul by Catchy. Uma goes long. And Fabian Reese picks it up, and Wolfsburg can just counter here. Marcelo Ryan. Fabian Reese. Iron picks the ball up. Plays it to Sangante. Vinloff. Sangante could do with getting it out wide here. Bro Hansen. Through to Barger. Hansen shoots, and it's a goal. Great goal. And I think now what we'll do is we'll push the wing backs up and try win this game. I think what we'll do is, yeah, we'll leave it as that. Great goal by Hansen to score. Let's get this winner. Kostic picks up Romero. Kostic back to Sanchez. Out wide to Valencic. Could have done with the winger staying down there. Goes long to Hansen. Fabian Reese picks it up. Goes long to Lukovic. Catcher. Maximilian Arnold finishes Souza. Gets ball intercepted. Romero. Over the top to Barger. Through to Hansen. And it's a goal. We've turned it around. Fantastic from Hansen. Great little impact from him. And I think what we'll do, we'll leave that as it is that. I think we can't really do any subs. I think what we'll do is bring Lens on. And we'll swap the two around, Lens and Umar. Fantastic stuff. Good to turn it around. We haven't played well at all. I think we'll go to positive. Barger. Ahern. Valencic. Barger. Bit of a dive there. Anthony Sachi to Fabian Reese. Goes long to Lukovic. Good goalkeeping. Good run there by Marcelo Ryan. What the? And it's a goal. What the hell? If that's onside, it's offside. But what? I don't know what happened there. The keeper. I don't know. I wish it showed that. What the hell? Very poor performance, but a great turnaround. I wonder if we are suited to a 4-2-2-2 maybe. But that is 3 points. A big win after a poor performance. So I should say Michael Hansen. I think I mentioned in a clip earlier, we were sending him to Betis, but he rejected everyone. So he's having to stay now. So it's kind of important, like I said, against Auxerre, we played him. So we had a 0-0 draw at Monaco, and I will show you the lineup because I forgot to rest my players. So we did have a makeshift back four. To be honest, probably a point gained, if I'm truthfully honest. Monaco had numerous chances one-on-one where there was put over the top and Balogun blazing it wide or over. So, but we did have a really good chance with Hansen, I think it was, or Durd, I can't remember who it was, one of the two. And it was a good save by the goalkeeper for Monaco. So, probably a point gained, if we're truthfully honest. So, if you can see my back four here, I had to start Pedrosa, Anselmino, Vitali Becker, and then obviously Sangante as well. So we had 4 players who won't be starting for me really this season, to be honest. So it's time for chat time. We have got our normal back four. I would be tempted to play Bro Hansen here, but we'll keep with Kostic for now. Let's see how we get on. Well, the opening 13-14 minutes, there's been nothing so far. We are dominating on the shots, but Shakhtar dominating the ball. Sangante to Vinloff, first highlight of the game. Back to Keller. Out wide for Valencic. Down the line to Durdo, terrible ball. Graham to Nazira. Kriskiv drives forward. Intercept. Oh, missed intercept by Vinloff. Out wide to Newerton. Volleys it just over. Vinloff should have won that ball. But a great chance for Shakhtar. But Valencic for the throw in to Sanchez. Back to Sanchez. Borgerson. Vinloff. Who shoots and he's just over. It's a good save. Intercepted. Kostic. Can he get out wide to Durdov? He can. Back post. He goes on his own. Greedy. There was a chance there to cross it to the back post to Aljbegovic. Where it looks like it's going to be half time. 0-0. I'm tempted to sub off Sanchez and Aljbegovic. And possibly even Durdov. We are quite tired. Could do with an international break coming up. I think we'll leave it for now. We'll give it 10 minutes. I think what we'll do is, I think we can win this game. I think we might go 2 up top. I'll give it about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. And we'll see what happens. I think we'll go attacking though. Vinloff, bit of patient play. Bergerson. Back to Sangante. Vinloff, can we get it down here? He goes on his own. Can he get the crossing? Alex Begovic has just gone down and it's 1-0 Kostic. But what has happened to Alex Begovic here? I think that was onside. I didn't see anything wrong with that personally. And it's 1-0 and it's a deserved goal. We will sub him off immediately. Barger can come off. And we'll take Sanchez and bring Urban and Ski on. Keller with the goal kick. Goes out wide to Vinloff, who drives forward. Romero, can he get that through to Hansen? He does, but keeper comes out. Good goalkeeping there. Bondarenko to Farina. Through ball. Valencia intercepts. Back to Keller, who goes long. Newerton picks up in midfield. Canoplia. Pedrino. Canoplia over top to Kriskiv. Drives into the box. And we clear it. Not the most convincing defender. Urbanski picks it up. Valencic Lons goes long. Hansen picks the ball up. Could be a counter-attack here. End of highlight. Ooh, bit of a dangerous tackle there. That have Bidze, Canoplia, Sukhanov, Newerton. Some possession here by Shakhtar. Newerton's in. Just wide. Tired legs are costing us here, and we've not got the best of lineups out at the minute. I think what we might have to do is a bit of a tactical switch up here. Hopefully it's not too late. Farina. Plushenko. Farina. Plushenko goes long to Sukhanov. And he's hit off the woodwork. Valencic. Goes long. Can Bro Hansen win that? Goes through to Barger. And it's game over. It's a counter-attack. 6 points out of 6 in the Champions League. Very pleasing. But it looks like nearly full time. 1 minute to go. 2-0. A 2-0 win in Ukraine at Shakhtar. Maybe deserved slightly. Slightly deserved, possibly. But they had their chances out. If you, I don't know if you remember, I said I was considering changing highlights because they hit the post and then we've gone on the break and scored. So a very pleasing win away to Shakhtar. So that will be the end of this episode. And I think next episode we'll do 3 to 4 games potentially. We'll do Atletico, Lyon, Sporting Club, and potentially one of these 4. Potentially. But definitely 3 games anyway. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed.